Should I just look at you?
We just flowing.
Okay.
You're going to look at me, you're going to look at the camera, at that little here.
I know
Because
what a dot is. It's all good, Carl.
sometimes you might not. I don't know. These are bloopers, evidently.
Yeah. You watching Beyond the Field?
Because that's what we do. Go beyond the field.
Yes!
Hey guys, it's Cara, the official E2E Correspondent, and I am here because we are coming to you with a new episode of Beyond the Field. Please make sure you go to ourdigitalradio.com and click on E2E Radio so that you can listen to the latest episode. Welcome.
This is the podcast, right?
Well, this is podcast, YouTube. This is Beyond the Field.
Beyond the Field.
With the founder and
Yeah.
CEO.
Yeah.
Give everybody your whole name. Can you tell them your whole name?
I'm not giving you guys
Why
my
not?
government, but I will tell you, I'm Michael Robinson. Some people on my social medias call me Real Mike Rob. And yeah, Excel to Excellence. Obviously on the academic side, we create the environment to get kids into higher education. Signature program, Team Excel, which is an incentivized-based program to get kids serious about taking their studies seriously. And then you have E2E Youth Football. Again, we try to provide the resources so that kids realize their sustainable skills that they can gain through the sport of football, simply put.
Absolutely. What other career paths are you on at this time?
Yeah, obviously public speaker. I do a lot of speaking engagements, corporate speaking engagements. I've done some acting. I've been on Young and the Restless. I've done some stuff.
It's a good show.
Yeah, it is. It is a great show.
It's a good show.
I'm getting my hosting chops going with some shows that's coming on down the pike that I can't talk about right now because I'm signing some non-disclosures and all. Hopefully I'll get a couple of those gigs here coming up soon.
It's exciting. So I know a lot of people know that, like you just said, you're a speaker, and you found out very early that you wanted to speak or that you should speak because a coach gave you something.
Football coach. That's kind of why our mission at E2E Youth Football. There's the logo.
Okay.
There you go.
I got
E2E
on
Youth
my
Football.
shirt too.
Yeah. Got to do the plug. That's part of why I came up with this idea of you can have skills that you can use to be successful in life, and you can learn it and foster it and develop it through the game of football. We look at football at E2E. We look at the game of football as a skill developer, where I was blessed to play for almost 10 years. There's only 1.6 chance that our babies will get there, so that number says that it's almost guaranteed that they won't. So
Right.
why else are they playing? They're playing to gain the skills that they need to be successful in this time and space, in this matrix that we're living. Coach when I was, I don't know, 9, 10, maybe 11. I don't know, between one of those three age groups right there. Yeah, I was young. In youth football here in Richmond, Virginia. And he told me, he said, Mike, I leaned into the huddle to say something, and then he backed me up and he pulled me to the side and he said, dog, you're going to have to always watch what you watch on TV. You're going to have to be responsible about what you read and what you decide to go into that big old head of yours. Because when you spoke in that huddle, I saw every single kid shut up, stop what they were talking about, and listen to you. The first time in my life that I kind of thought, wow, okay, that might be what I'm good at. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like being able to communicate with people. And I kind of took that gift through college, and now my professional life, I kind of ran with it.
Right. Okay. And what was your degree specifically in college?
My first degree was in advertising and public relations. They did not have a journalism degree at Penn State when I first got there. Developed a love for writing through public relations. And then when I had about, 15 credits left for that major, we came up with the sports journalism and sports broadcasting major. So I jumped right into that, got a degree in that, and I'm like 9 credits away from my media studies master's now. Yeah, so
okay, master. Look, he's still taking it beyond the field. Okay,
you're always learning.
Always learning.
Always.
It
never
doesn't end.
stops.
It doesn't
never
end.
stops.
And I feel like everyone who's watching should learn a lot more about Mike Rob as well. So I have a few questions. Okay, so Real Mike Rob. Can you tell everyone, once I find the page in my book?
Yeah, she got a whole bunch of stuff up.
What is your favorite all-time football game? A game you played in or one that you watched? Or both?
All-time favorite football game. I'm not going to go into what I've watched. I'm going to go into what I played.
What you played? What did you?
We lost the game. So I have a memory. I have a very traumatic memory from it, but it was a learning experience for me. It was state championship semifinals my senior year, the last high school game I played for Atlanta High School, and we lost to Centerville I still remember the quarterback, Nick Smith.
Still remember the school.
Remember the school. Everything was a cold day in Northern Virginia. We had beat them the year before at Verona in the state semis to go into the state championship. And they ran an offense that we just could not stop. I mean, it was like everybody on the line of scrimmage. We were just running into them, and they were just big and strong or whatever. They barely beat us. And then when Joe Paterno, I went to Penn State. When Joe Paterno came to Verona to recruit me, he said, let me show you the offense I ran in high school. And he goes on to draw up the exact same offense.
Wow.
Yeah, the universe, coming full circle.
I think it's interesting, and I think we've learned a lot that your favorite game was a losing game.
Yeah, because really, I mean, all of the blessings in life, all the things that you achieve in life, you couldn't have achieved it if you didn't go through a tough time. So I actually embraced the adversity. I embraced the tough time.
Question number 2. What is your favorite play? Whether it's a play that you run or a play, I know you watch a lot of film, a play that you've seen someone else run.
Favorite play. Now, I know we may not have a bunch of, straight football, 400 level people watching right now, so I'm going to keep it very surface level. And I'm going to go back to high school.
Okay. And
it was, again, my senior year. Wow, I got a lot of memories from high school today.
VHS. Come on,
yeah. We were playing, I think, LC Bird in the regional championship, and I went on a play to the left. I was running an option. I saw like 5 people going with one of our running backs, so I'm like, I can't pitch it. So I kept the ball, and I cut back against the defense, and I dropped the football. I dropped it. It fell out of my hands. We're playing everyone like, oh snap. Like in my head, I'm like, oh snap, get on the ball. And it literally bounced twice right back up into my hands, and I kept running.
Oh.
We scored. Yeah, it was awesome. It was like a 60-yard run.
Is that a slide? Did they let you slide with it? Is that allowed? I don't know.
Yeah, you could. Yeah, okay. It was a fumble, and I recovered it. It's like I dribbled it. I wish I would have went between my legs. It would have been dope. You know what I'm saying?
Listen. Okay, question number 3. What is your favorite color?
My favorite color.
Or do you have a few?
I have a few. Black and blue. That's very basic, right?
I think it's red too.
Yeah, I mean, obviously E2E,
Right.
And I wear a lot of red, but probably black and blue would be the 2 that I would go with.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm really putting a lot of thought behind this because I like violet too.
Oh.
So when I close my eyes at night, not at night to go to sleep, but like I meditate a couple times a day. When I close my eyes to meditate, I see violet all the time.
But yes, that's beautiful. Awesome.
You crazy.
Listen. Man. Okay, question number 4. What is your favorite sports movie?
Sports movie. Ooh, The Program. I'm an 80s baby. Of course. The Program. Oh, my Eps. I know y'all remember that.
I haven't seen it.
You have not
I
seen
have not.
The Program?
I'm like a Coach Carter. I was not on that level of
No.
Now I gotta go find
The Program. Latimer, see those shoes over there? Those are called Adidas.
Have you seen the movie?
Yes.
I have not. Let us know if you've
seen it. They've seen it. Don't even worry about it.
If you haven't seen it, you're Team Cara right now. If you have, you are Team Mike Robb. Evidently he loves it. Okay, so
I used to watch that movie before every Little League game that I played in.
Really?
Like, after like 10 years old, yeah.
Really?
Yeah, serious about the program. Serious.
Okay. And we've learned something else about Mike Robb. Question number 5. What is your favorite city?
My favorite city, other than my hometown, I love Richmond, Virginia.
Other than Richmond.
Okay, capital of the Confederacy. Capital of the Confederacy. And I know I say that, people are like, whoa, that's the first thing you say. There's so much rich tradition here, and I don't mean that slavery stuff. Rich tradition here, from the people of color here, from the people of non-color here, from all over this area. I love the city of Richmond. So that's obviously my hometown's one of my favorite, but I love the city of Chicago.
Oh man.
Chicago.
I'm with you on that.
I love the south side part of Chicago, you know what I'm talking about? The hundreds, you know what I'm saying? I know I played with a couple of guys from the south side of Chicago. I love the culture. I love downtown Chicago. Great shopping right off the water.
The Marriott's beautiful down there.
Beautiful. They have a beautiful Fairmont that I stay at every single time I go downtown. And you walk past, you see where Oprah stay in the little what is the Sears Tower? Water Tower or something like that.
There's a tower there.
Yeah, it's a big old tower with with a cheesecake factory on the bottom that I always go to. I hope it's still there. I haven't been in a couple years. And I like the taste of Chicago, so I go there and it's hot during July during the taste of Chicago.
It's like a food festival,
yes,
right?
Yes.
Question number 6, and the final question, even though I might have some. What is your favorite quote? Just thinking.
Probably, and it's on the back of all my cars, the universe is mental. Everything that we experience is the result of whatever's going on in our mind, even to our bodies. I believe our bodies are the manifestations of thought. You know, if you are always thinking of feeding your ego through food by things that taste good in this time and space, oftentimes it's not good for you, so you're gonna look a certain way. And you know, oftentimes that's just what happens. So yeah, I know that was deep, wasn't it?
It was a little deep, but it's okay.
But it's all good.
It lets us know who you are.
Mental. The universe is mental. And also I like the quote, when pride comes, this is on my back. When pride comes, then comes disgrace, but with humility comes wisdom. You know, when you think you got it all, oftentimes that's when things come up and surprise you. It's often in the spirit of humility when, you know, you don't think you're all of that, when you're looking to learn, when you're open to receive the knowledge. It's often when you have the most growth. So
always learning.
Always
learning here with Real Mike Rob. We appreciate you for watching. Thank you for joining us. And that's been another episode of Beyond the Field. I do want to ask you, I know a lot of athletes have tattoos, and you have a lot of tattoos.
yeah, that's my passion.
You know, back, I feel like when we were growing up, it was like kind of taboo to have tattoos, but I feel like in this day and age, we're embracing who we are. So could you tell us about yours? Maybe do you have some that are important to you?
No, not really. None of my tattoos are important to me that as much. I mean, I got my mom's name, says Rita's Boy. I got my wife's name on my wedding finger. That's important. But for real, half of the stuff I got on me, I don't believe anymore.
Oh, really?
And it's what it does is it's a reminder of my past life. It's a reminder of my past self.
That's evolution, growth.
Yeah, so it's not like I don't like it. It's just that I think it's cool or whatever, but it doesn't necessarily represent me anymore. Maybe the look does, but what is actually written doesn't always represent me anymore. And I'm fine with that.
Wow, that's deep. Do you have any words for a teen out there who's an aspiring, they're growing and they want to get a tattoo? Any words for them?
Somebody that's growing and want to get a tattoo, I would think 3-4 times about it. Okay.
Wait.
Thank you for watching. What's this?
Beyond the Field.
Beyond the Field.